Spin Track. And my name is Scott, W2BLT. I'll be your host for the first hour with Vicky on the log, and then we'll turn it over to Al, K8BAC up in Michigan, for the second hour with Vicky on the log. I'll let somebody else give the announcements when they check in, because I don't have them and can't read them and wouldn't remember them if I did. Question of the day, everyone, is will you be traveling more or less than 25 miles this holiday season? Whether it's Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, but are you going to be traveling more or less than 25 miles this season? I know I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to enjoy the white Christmas I think we're going to have. With that, let me acknowledge the first 10 text check-ins or so, and then we'll take the mobiles. We had KM7 CGI, KC2 NJV Wayne, KA8 BYU Roy, KA UFM Rando, VA3 GLJ Greg, KJ4 ZFM Robert, KM4 WZD Joe, N3 DQD Ray, VE3 XTD Eric, KB3 EYR Greg, K1 MCOJ, and N4 RSM Richard. Let me take some mobiles here, people that are short time, mobiles. If you are mobile, and please only if you're mobile, come with your call sign twice and slowly. KF5 FID. David, KF5 FID. 4KZZ, Kilo 4, Kilo Zulu Zulu. Mobile. Kilo Zulu 4, Juliet November. That is Kilo Zulu 4, Juliet November, mobile. Whiskey Echo Tango 1, Lima Echo X-Ray, Kilo Tango 1, Lima Echo X-Ray, mobile. Mobile. Whiskey 5, Kilo Alpha Lima, Whiskey 5, Kilo Alpha Lima, mobile. BHL, mobile. WB8 BHL, mobile. Whiskey 5, Whiskey Lima Hotel, Whiskey 5, Whiskey Lima Hotel, in and out. W8 NJT, Whiskey 8, November Juliet Tango. Victor Lima Kilo, N2BLK. Alrighty, let's hold it up there for a moment. That was interesting. Let me acknowledge who we have here, and we'll see who we got to get. We had a KF5 FID Dave, KK4KZZ Mark, KZ4JN Anders. We had W5KAL Ken. We had WB8BHL Ed. We had W5WLH Wayne in Wimberley, Texas was in and out. We had W8NJT Nick in Toledo. And LVK or VLK Jeff in Lancaster. We had a station in there that I need to clarify here. Oh no, I don't. KT1LEX, Alistair in Katy, Texas. Any mobiles that I missed, please come again twice and slowly. Whiskey 5 Golf Hotel Romeo. Whiskey 5 Golf Hotel Romeo. Mobile. KJ5 MLZ. Kilo Juliet 5 Mike Lima Zulu. In and out. Kilo Bravo 5 November Juliet Uniform. Mobile. In and out. Kilo Bravo 5, November Juliet Uniform. November 2, Kilo November Echo. Mobile, in and out. November 2, Kilo November Echo. Romeo 4, Golf Zulu Victor. Romeo 4, Golf Zulu Victor. Alrighty, we're going to hold it up there. Let me recognize KR4 GZV Victor, N2 KNE David Nostum was in and out. KB5 NJU Elmer, looks like you're new to the system, was in and out. KJ5 MLZ Ezra was in and out this morning. Let's go to the top of this list and run the mobiles. KF5 FID Dave in Pasadena, Texas. Good morning. And will you be traveling more or less than 25 miles this holiday season? No, I won't be traveling, but before and after, yes, it's pretty much just work-wise. That's about it. Alrighty, Dave, have a great day, and thanks for joining us. KK4, KZZ, Mark in Gainesville, Florida. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everyone's having a good start of the day. I will be driving more than 25 miles, and I really don't know how many miles I'll be driving, but I know it's going to be more than that. Hope everyone has a great day. Send it back. KK4KZZ. Alrighty, thank you, Mark. You have yourself a great day. KZ4JN Anders in Alachua, Florida. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. I believe I'm only going to travel much less than 20 since I'm assuming that this is only to go see others and go to parties and stuff like that. Traveling otherwise, there will be a whole lot more. Anyhow, I hope everyone has a great day, and I will send it back to you. This is Kilo Zulu, Juliet, November.
Alrighty, thanks, Anders. Appreciate you joining us this morning. KT1 LEX, Alistair in Katy, Texas. Good morning.
Morning, Scott. I'm Vicky. And the rest of the net. Yeah, I'll be traveling a little bit over Christmas. Probably go see some friends. And probably have to drive. But that's me.
Alrighty, yeah, I was just wondering, do you think it's more than 25 miles or less than 25 miles?
Scott, it's going to be more. Probably around 150.
Well, there you go. You have fun. Thanks for joining us this morning. W5KAL, Ken in Cleveland, Texas. Good morning.
Well, good morning, Net Control and Brew crew and everybody on the air. Oh, it'll be a mile or two more. Yeah, I gotta go see my folks, spend the day with them probably, so everybody have a great day, safe travels out there for all the mobiles. God bless, and we'll catch you tomorrow. W5KAL, back to that.
Alrighty, Ken, nothing like spending the holidays with family. It's great. Have a good day. WB8, BHL, Ed up down in Orlando, Florida. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, everybody on the net, WB8 BHL here in Orlando, where we just had another temperature shift. It's a little bit chilly, 55 for us down here. We're going to definitely be doing more than 25 miles, Scott. Back up to you, WB8 BHL.
Alrighty, thanks, Ed. Appreciate you joining us this morning. Let's go to W8NJT, Nick in Toledo, Ohio. Good morning, Nick.
Morning, everybody on the net. The wife's family is all about 30 to 40 miles away from here, so we'll be down there a few times. So we'll be down for more. W8NJT, back to net control.
Alrighty, Alrighty, thank you, Nick. And boy, you got the best sounding mobile I've ever heard, I think. Let's go to N2 of VLK, Jeff in Lancaster, New York. Good morning.
First thing I got to do is apologize. I didn't realize you were looking for mobiles only when I turned the radio on, so I got in. But as far as the question goes, I'll be driving less then. I'll turn it back to you, and I hope everybody has a good day. And to VLK.
Alrighty, Jeff, quite all right. You have yourself a fine day, and thanks for stopping by this morning. W5GHR, Brian in Katy, Texas. Good morning.
Good morning, Brew Crew. Living in Houston, Texas, I'll be traveling 25 miles to visit my mother-in-law and stay in the west side of Houston. Then probably travel much more than that to go visit my parents. So definitely more than 25 miles. Back to you, Net Control, W5GHR.
Alrighty, thanks, Brian. You have yourself a fine day. And last on the mobile list here, KR4 GZV Victor in Orlando, Florida. Good morning, Victor.
Good morning, Brew. We're going to be driving over 25 miles. We're going to be going to Naples to visit the family. KR4 GZV. Back to you, Matt.
Alrighty, have yourself a good day and enjoy Naples. Alright, let's go to the top. Let's go to the top of this first text bunch here. KM7 CGI Larry in Maricopa, Arizona. Good morning, and are you going to be traveling more or less than 25 miles this holiday season?
Crew, waking up to a chilly 38 degrees out here in Maricopa, Arizona, and no, we are going to stick around down here. The last few years we've gone up to the Chicago area, but way too much snow this year, so we're going to stay out in sunny Arizona. Back to you.
Well, you enjoy it. You won't be that cool very often. Have a good day. This is W2BLT. Next up, a KC2NJV. Wayne in Belmore, New York. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, KC2NJV in New York. Before I answer the question, I'd like to wish you congratulations on your retirement from the East Coast Reflector net control duties. As announced in Reflector magazine, you've been a delight to talk to for these last few years. That being said, less than 25 miles for the holiday season. Have a great day.
Thank you, Wayne. It's very nice of you. Glad you enjoyed it. You have yourself a fine day. KA8BYU, Roy, the mayor of Blaisdell, New York. Morning, Roy.
Good morning, everybody on the Brew. KA8BYU. It'll be definitely less than 25 miles. Don't plan on going anywhere. Hope to see everybody on the TechNet tonight for the question and answers. Back to you.
Well, thank you, Roy. I might as well make that announcement. Thanks for reminding me, because I have no memory. 8 o'clock tonight. Come join Dick and Roger and Vicky for the TechNet. Bring your questions, or maybe you can answer a question, which happens quite often. But that's 8 o'clock, right here on the East Coast Reflector. That's Eastern Time. Next up, K8UFM, Randall in Brownstown Township, Michigan. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Vicky, and good morning to everyone on frequency. The answer to the question was less this year. With that said, this is KAUFM, back to net control, and everyone have an outstanding day.
Alrighty, you as well, Randall. Looks like you folks out there in Michigan are going to be sending us some snow later today. Next up, VA3 GLJ, Greg up in Cartier, Ontario, Canada. Good, cool morning, Greg.
Well, good morning, Scott, and good morning to the brew crew. Actually, it warmed up from yesterday. It's currently 14 degrees Fahrenheit, or minus 10 degrees Celsius, with about 6 inches of snow in the forecast. Answer to your question is, yes, we will be traveling more than 25 miles on Christmas, or for Christmas. Everybody have a great Tuesday, and 73, VA3 GLJ.
All right, thanks, Greg. You're warmer than we are down here in Buffalo. We only got 10 degrees. Maybe you could send some down today. Have a great day. KJ4 ZFM, Robert in Deltona, Florida. Good morning. K4 ZFM, Robert, are you there?
Oh, yeah, I'm here. Good morning to everybody on the brew crew, Vicky, Dick, everybody else out there. No, we will not be traveling 5 miles this year. But everybody have a blessed day out there, and everybody stay safe. KJ4ZFM.
All right, thanks, Robert. Appreciate you joining us, and have a good time at therapy today. KM4WZ Joe in Claremont, Florida. Good morning.
Scott, Vicky, good morning. Good morning to the crew. Hope all is well. You can put me definitely down in the more column. My son just took a job that is 250 miles away. Even if we just visit him once, that's a 500-mile round trip. So let's call it more. Everybody take care. 73 KM4 WZD. Back to net.
Alrighty, we got you in the more column. You have yourself a great day, and when you go, you enjoy the time. N3DQD, Ray down in Beaver, Pennsylvania. Good morning, Ray.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and everyone else in there this morning. The answer to the question is no, and I just want to say that, once again, I enjoyed the East Coast Reflector magazine. Back to net. This is N3DQD.
Thank you, Ray. Yeah, and a lot of work goes into making that happen every month, and I'm certainly not a part of it, believe me. But yeah, it's a good read. Have a great day, and thanks for joining us. DE3XTD Eric in Gravenhurst, Ontario, Canada. Good morning, Eric.
Good morning. Definitely less than 25 miles. We don't like to go too far Christmas Day. V3XTD.
Alrighty, less it is, Eric. Have a fun day. KB3EYR, Greg in Quarryville, Pennsylvania. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Vicky. Everyone on the brew crew this morning. This is KB3EYR, and it's going to be less for me. Hope everybody has a great day. I'm back to net control.
Alrighty, less it is. Have a good day, and thanks for stopping by. K1MCO Jay down in Orlando, Florida. Good morning, Jay.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, everybody on the Zoom room and on the Discord. This is K1MCO this morning live from the Orlando airport. The answer to the question today, Scott, is yes, we'll be traveling more than 25 miles.
Alrighty, Jay. More it is, and you have your day. Appreciate you joining us. Last on this list, N4RSM, Richard in Sumter, South Carolina. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and everybody on the Brew Crew. We'll be going way over 25 miles.
Alrighty, more it is, and have yourself a great day. This is W2BLT. Let me acknowledge the next bunch of check-ins, then we'll take radio check-ins and run them all at one time. We had KI6, KQO, Zachary, NA2B, Charlie and Birdie, KD2, Charles, W3CVE, Chuck, KI4, Bill, KE2, EDS, Mark, KD2, ZD, Robert, K4, GDS, Gil, N2VLK, Peter, N2ISK, Bob, WB8ODF, Dave, W2SAL, Sal, N0, CKV, Mark, and W2, RBC, Randy. Who do we have out there that would like to join us this morning on the Morning Brew? Please come with your call sign twice and slowly.
KK7 Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile. Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile.
KQ4 VSS Kilo Quebec 4 Victor Sierra November in and out.
Kilo Golf 5 Papa Delta Mike. Kilo Golf 5 Papa Delta in and out.
VOC in and out.
With Kilo Charlie 3 Uniform Kilo. Whiskey Kilo Charlie 3 Uniform Kilo. Kilo Bravo
WHK.
This is Kilo Bravo 8, Papa
KY4,
Victor, Kilo Bravo 8, Papa, Lima Victor,
Yankee
Chris,
4,
in and out.
Bravo, Papa, Alpha. Alrighty, let me pick it up here and see how we did. We had KK7DY, Clark, AA5, JW, James. I don't know, was K8BWK in there, Ben?
Sir, Scott, mobile. Thank you, sir.
Alrighty, we had KQ4, VSN, Richard in Trenton, Florida was in and out. We had KG5, PDM, Jason in Houston was in and out. We had U3, VOC, Raj was in and out this morning from over in India. We had W8WHK, Bill, KC3, UUK, W2, AJV, Anthony, KB8PLV, Chris in Novi, Michigan was in and out. We had KY4, PBA, Michael, and KJ5, LJJ, Greg in Purvis, Mississippi. I'm going to hold it up there. We're going to go up and run this list here before everybody gets waylaid here and is not around. Question of the day is, will you be traveling more or less than 25 miles this holiday season? First up, KI6, KQO, Zachary in Kissimmee, Florida. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and the Brew Crew. I will be traveling less than 25 miles. Hopefully everybody has a wonderful week, 7-3. I'll send it back to you, Scott, KI6, KQO.
All right, thank you, and you have a fine day. Let me go down to the mobile here. K8BWK, Ben in Oregon, Ohio. Top of the morning, Ben.
Morning, Scott, and everyone on the edition of the Morning Brew. Way less, Scott. I guess I'm fortunate enough. My parents and Cindy's parents and family all live less than 2.5 miles. So, yeah, there's no traveling. Everyone have a great Tuesday. Thanks, Scott. We'll talk with you later. K8BWK.
Alrighty, Ben, have a good day. And that's pretty handy, I gotta say. NA2B, Charlie and Birdie down in a cool Sun City Center, Florida this morning. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Scott, Vicki, and everybody on the net from Birdie Night, Tampa Bay. Cool 54 this morning. Got our long socks on this morning. HI. Response to the question, no, we will not travel more than 25 miles. We're actually doing Christmas here at the house, and folks are going to come to us this year. So, looking forward to that. Talk to you later for photo activation. W2BLT NA2B.
Alrighty, thanks for joining us this morning, Charlie. You have yourself a good day. Next up, KD2YUY, Charles in Syracuse, New York. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Scott, Vicki, everybody else listening in on the brew. Less than. Everybody in the family is pretty close by, so I'll be traveling less than 25 miles. And Vicki, you amaze me. How you can pull all those call signs out, those pile-ups. You got to be using both ears. 73, all back to net control, KD2YUY.
Yeah, and to do it this early in the morning, nah, not me. Have a good day, Charles. Appreciate you joining us as always. Who we have next? W3CVE, Chuck down in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicki, and everybody on the brew. 8 degrees here, Scott. Less than 25 miles. Everybody's coming here. Back to you and have a great day. W3CVE.
You as well, Chuck. Appreciate you joining us. KI4EGQ, Bill in Woodstock, Georgia. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Scott, and the rest of the brew crew, KI4EGQ. No, we're not going anywhere, but, thinking about it, maybe we'll be lucky and catch some DX somewhere. Everybody have a great day and a great week. KI4EGQ.
Alrighty, Bill, good luck with that, and have a good day. Next up, your host on the open mic night here on the East Coast Reflector, Mark, KE2EDS. Good morning, Mark.
Well, good morning, Scott. Good morning, Vicki. And Vicki, great job on the magazine. It's quite a task, I'm sure. Anyways, dropped another degree. We're down to 5 degrees. And the answer to the question is no. Farthest we go is Cheek to Vegas over by Sale and then back here. So less than 25 miles. Have a great day, KE2EDS.
Alrighty, you have a good day, Mark, and thanks for joining us. AC2ZD, Robert in Chazy, New York. Good morning.
Good morning. This is Robert. I mobile this morning. Started the drive at 17 below zero. We are up to zero now on the other side of Lake Champlain. To answer the question, the answer is less. Everyone's coming to me. This is AC2ZD, back to net.
Oh boy, you're right in that sweet spot for low temperatures today. Have a good one. Appreciate you joining us. This is W2BLT. Next up, K4GDS, Gil in Orlando, Florida. Good morning, Gil.
Good morning, Scott. Me and Vicki, 52 degrees in Orlando this morning, kind of frigid for us. And Scott, you're not allowed to retire from the morning brew until you teach people there how to pronounce Orlando. In any case, last year was coast to coast. This year we're staying home, so put me down for less than. K4GDS, back to net.
Well, thank you, Gil. Yeah, I don't quite speak the Queen's English, but it gets across. Have a good day, and thanks for joining us. Let's go to NJ2VT, Peter in West Rutland, Vermont. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Scott, Vicky, everyone on the Brew Crew. Oh, it's not 50 over Vermont. We're logging 6. We'll be traveling less than 25 miles during the holidays. We wish everyone a great day and 7-3 from NJ2BT.
Thank you, Peter. Appreciate you joining us, and we got you in the left column today. N2 ISK, Bob in Woodbridge, New Jersey. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott and crew. Yeah, minus 17. Oh man, it's real cold here, but not that cold too. All right. So no, I'm not going anywhere. So definitely less than 25 miles. Probably nothing more than a local store. Too hard to get around, and I hate the cold. So that's it. Definitely less. Could be 0, I don't know. Depends on the temperature. So there you go. Anyway, everybody have a good day. And to ISK.
Alrighty, Bob. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Next up, WBA-ODF, Dave, the pride of Ypsilanti, Michigan. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott and Vicky, using both of your ears in the back room there, logging everybody. It's one thing to hear the net controllers call out the call signs, but it's really nifty to watch it in real time, watch you log in real time. Put me down for less. I'm staying home. This is Dave, WBA-ODF.
Alrighty. Thanks for joining us this morning, Dave. Good to see you. Next up, W2SAL, Sal in to Vegas, New York. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Miss Vicky, the rest of the Brew Crew out there. Scott, I don't know what we're going to do without having a BLT in the morning anymore. It's going to be a tough thing to deal with. As far as today's question, I'm going 2 blocks away, so I'm going to have to say less. With that, I'll send it back to net control. Everyone have a great day. Talk to you soon. It's a balmy 8 degrees. Neighborhood, W2SAL clear.
Ellen, 2 blocks. That would put you about at Harbor Freight. Have a good day. Appreciate you joining us. N0 CKB, Mark in Plymouth, Minnesota. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, rest of the Brew Crew, everybody else on the net. I'll be traveling in less than 25 miles this holiday season. Have a great day. N0 KV back to net.
Alrighty, thanks for joining us, Mark. Next up, one of our team members here and one of your hosts on the 20-meter net. Randy, W2RBC in West Seneca, New York. Good morning, Randy.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and everyone on the Morning Brew. Definitely less than 25 miles. Other than for shopping, I really never like traveling during the holiday season. Back to net control, 73 to all, W2, RBC.
Oh, I know what you're talking about there, Randy. Saturdays are in my neighborhood. I just stay home, too. Have a good day, and thanks for stopping by. KK7DY, Clark in Phoenix, Arizona. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and the rest of the Brew Crew. We'll be traveling more than 25 miles on Christmas. Back to net control, KK7DY.
Alrighty, more it is. Have a great day. AA5JW, James out in Spring, Texas, on his way to Houston. Good morning.
Well, good morning, Scott and Vicky. Thank y'all for running the net this morning, and good morning, Brew Crew. This is Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile. James in Spring, mobile into Houston for work today, as was alluded to. To the question at hand, I will be traveling far less than 20 miles, and thank goodness. I hate traveling on the holidays. I'm just hoping that the weather's going to be nice and it'll make cooking easier. With that all say, 7-3, hand it back to net. Everybody have a blessed day and stay safe out there. This is Alpha 5 Juliet Whiskey Mobile. We'll be monitoring.
Alrighty, thank you, James. Appreciate you joining us. It's a pleasure every morning. Next up, W8WHK, Bill down in North Fort Myers, Florida. Good morning.
Good morning. Morning, everyone. Chilly down here. It's 60 degrees, and it's cloudy, and it's breezy. Almost like autumn style, but maybe a little warmer. Anyway, we're going to less than 25 miles, and unless something changes, we have really this year nowhere to go. Neighbors, the church. So, okay, back to you, 7371, W8WHK. Back to you, Scott, at control.
Alrighty, Bill. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Have a great day. KC3 UUK, Herbert in West Mifflin, Pennsylvania. Good morning.
Good morning to everybody on the net. KC3 UUK, Herbert. I don't plan on going too far. No, we're going to be under 25 miles. Me and the wife don't travel that much anymore. I'm waiting for springtime. We got a good 15 degrees right now here, so no, we ain't going to be doing any of that right now. We're going to hunker down and stay local. With that, back to the net. KC3 UUK, I will be clear.
Alrighty, you have a good day, and thanks for stopping by this morning. W2AJV, Anthony in Atco, New Jersey. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, my pal. Good morning, Bill and Jeff and everybody. Vicky, you are truly amazing. You keep it up. I hope I can do half as good as you. And someday I would like the opportunity to work you one-on-one. I am traveling less than 25 miles this holiday season. Back to net control. This is W2AJV.
Alrighty. Thanks for joining us this morning, Anthony, and always a pleasure. And yeah, she's got to have fans on her fingers or something. I don't know if anybody can type that quick. Let's go to KY4 BPA, Michael in Lexington, Kentucky. Good morning, Michael. And the question of the day, will you be traveling more or less than 25 miles this holiday season?
Good morning, Brew Crew. 73 is all. I'll be staying put, less than 25. Back to net control, KY4 BPA.
Great. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate you starting your day with us this morning. All right, let me acknowledge some more text check-ins here, and then we'll take the check-ins and run them all again. We had KJ5, LJJ, Greg, KD3, ATQ, Jim, N2, WXD, Craig, KQ4, EFY, Tim, N6, QDY, David, BE3, TCS, Tim, WA2, WWK, Ron. Who else do we have looking to join us this morning? Please come with your call sign twice and slowly.
At control, please recognize Kilo Echo 4 Zulu Yankee Quebec, Joe in Clinton Township, Michigan. Kilo Echo 4 Zulu Yankee Quebec. KD2VNU, KD2VNU.
KC1, QPL, KC1, QPL. Good morning. KJ5, LLL, Kilo Juliet 5, Lima, Lima, Lima. November 9, Echo, Hotel Tango, and 9 EHT. Good morning, in and out. KJ5, DRV, KJ5, DRV, in and out.
Alrighty, we'll hold it up there for a moment. Let me acknowledge these. We had KE4 ZYQ Joe, at KD2 VNU Derby Dan, N1 CBM Carlos, N5 RTC Terry, KC1 QPL John, KJ5 LLL Devin. And then we had N9 EHT Doug out in New Caney, Texas was in and out, and KJ5 DRV Travis in Pflugerville, Texas was in and out. Anyone else looking to join us before we run the list, please come with your call sign twice and slowly.
Whiskey 1, Golf Hotel Bravo, W1, GHB, Steve in Richmond, in and out.
November 8, Lima, X-ray. November 8, Lima, Whiskey X-ray. Alrighty, let me recognize at KG2LA, Ernest and Webster was in and out. Thanks for joining us, Ernest. We had N8LWX, Steve in Diamondale, Michigan. We had W1 GHB, Steve in Richmond, Texas, was in and out. And via the text, we had N8ZFH, Gary up in Woodhaven, Michigan. Let's go to this list. Question of the day, everyone, is will you be traveling more or less than 25 miles this holiday season? Let's go to KJ5, LJJ, Greg in Purvis, Mississippi. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Well, good morning, Greg. Are you going to be traveling more or less than 25 miles this holiday season?
Hey, good morning. I'll be traveling more than 25 miles this season. Hey, sure, we got to make around and get to the, all the members of the family there. Come on.
Alrighty, we got you down in the more column. You have yourself a fine day, and thanks for joining us this morning. KD3ATQ, Jim in Easton, Pennsylvania. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and the Brew Crew. We'll be traveling less, thank goodness, this year. Back to net control, KD3ATQ.
Thank you, Jim. Have a great day. N2 WXD, Craig in Riverview, Michigan. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and all on the crew. We will be traveling less than 25 miles. Back to that, N2WXD.
KQ4 EFY, Tim in Columbia, South Carolina. Good morning. Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and everyone on the Morning Brew. This is KQ4EY, Tim in Columbia, South Carolina, and I will be traveling less than 25 miles. Back to net control. Thank you, Tim. Less it is. Have a good day. N6 QDY, David in Sacramento, California. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Scott, Vicky, the Brew Crew, and everybody in the Zoom control room, N6QDY. Scott, it's been a pleasure hearing your voice on net control since I've been on the Morning Brew, so congrats on your retirement there. To answer your question, yes, definitely. Orlando, Florida, here we come. N6QDY, back to net control.
Hey, thank you, David. Yeah, I guess Orlando would be considered more than 25 miles. VE3 TCS, Tim in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Good morning, Tim.
Yes, absolutely not. The furthest I'll be going might be to the grocery store at the corner Christmas Eve afternoon. Other than that, I'm not stepping foot out of the house. Back to net control.
Alright, the corner grocery it is. Thanks for joining us, Tim, and have a good day. Next up, WA2WWK, one of my neighbors up here in Amherst, New York. Good morning, Ron.
WHWK. Well, hello there, neighbor. How you doing? Yep, I would definitely be going more than 25 miles. Hopefully not on the holiday, but pre and post. WHWK.
Alrighty, Ron. Thanks for joining us this morning. Have a great day. KE4ZYQ, Joe in Clinton Township, Michigan. Good morning.
This is KE4ZYQ here in Clinton Township, Michigan. Good morning, Scott, and all the Morning Brew crew. And since you only have two answers, either more or less, I have to go with less than 25. But unless you count walking inside your home, QTH as miles, I won't be leaving the abode as usual. Hunker down. And for all you guys do, and ladies, for the Morning Brew, thank you. From KE4ZYQ.
Alrighty, thanks for joining us, Joe, and you have yourself a great day. Next up, KD2VNU, one of your team members here on East Coast Reflector, Derby Dan down in Derby, New York. Good morning, Dan.
Good morning. Good morning to everybody on the brew this morning. I will be traveling more than 25 miles. Everybody have a great day and a great week. KD2VNU.
Alrighty, Dan, more it is. Thanks for joining us and have a great day. N1CBM, one of your team members here on the East Coast Reflector, Carlos down in Hollywood, Florida. Good morning, Carlos.
Morning, Scott, Vicky, everybody else always present here. 70 degrees and overcast. It seems like it's winter, but 70 degrees is not going to convince me. All right, it's going to be less than 25 miles for me. Less than 25. We're going to run home. And 1CBM, back to you, Scott.
Carlos, you're the first person I've ever heard that called cool. Have a great day. Thanks for joining us. N5, PRC, Terry in Austin, Texas. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and all the brewers. Put me down for less. N5 RTC, back to net control.
Alrighty, Terry. Less it is, and you have yourself a great day. KC1 QPL, my buddy John, up in South St. Paul, Minnesota. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Scott, Vicki, and everyone on the Brew Crew. Scott, you will be missed when you retire. You are indeed a groove merchant. Dr. Smooth for sure. So I'll miss hearing you here. And I will be traveling more than 25 miles this holiday season. 73s, my friend. Everybody have a good day and a very happy holiday season. KC1 QPL, back to you, sir.
John, you know, I had to guess to see if you were still in Minnesota, or if you were over in, I don't know, where you go there, Vermont or New Hampshire, whatever. Have a great day. Thanks for joining us. KJ5, LLL, Devin in Baytown, Texas. Good morning.
Everybody, you can put me down for way less than 25 miles. We got everybody coming to my house this year, so it'll be nice and easy for me. 73, everybody, and y'all have a good one. KJ5, Triple Lima.
All right, thanks, Devin. Have a fun day, and appreciate you stopping by this morning. This is W2BLT. Next up, N8LWX, Steve in Diamonddale, Michigan.
Good morning. Less than N8LWX.
Alrighty, we got you in the left column. Have a great day, Steve. Thanks for stopping by. Let me take a couple more here. We got N8ZFH Gary and AA8WI. Let's go to Gary in Woodhaven, Michigan. Good morning, Gary.
Good morning, Scott, Vicki, and the crew. And you can put me down for less than 500 feet. Our daughter lives around the block, and it's a real simple walk. Please check me in and out. N8ZFH, back to net.
That's certainly the way to do it. That way, if you've got snow or not, it doesn't matter. Have a great day, Gary. Thanks for joining us this morning. Last on this list, AA8WI, Bernie in Portsmouth, Ohio. Good morning. AA8WI, Bernie, are you with me?
Yeah, good morning, Scott. To you, the team's crew. If you called me before, I heard nothing. And also, I am mobile, so I haven't had a chance to hear or see what the question of the day is. So could you repeat that for me?
Why, certainly. The question is, will you be traveling more or less than 25 miles this holiday season?
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, I should be less. We'll probably be staying in the area, so it'll be less than 25 miles. Okay, I hope everybody has a great day, and hope everyone has a great holiday coming up. If I don't make it back in here again, hopefully I will. But I'll turn it back to you and wish everyone 7:30. AA8WI.
Alrighty, thank you, Bernie. Appreciate you joining us this morning. Let me acknowledge a couple more text check-ins here. Let me acknowledge N5GI, Rick in the Villages, KD3AJN, Anna down in Beaver, and N3LLY, Glenn in Glen Burnie, Maryland. Let me see if we got anybody that just wants to be in and out this morning. In and outs only. Please come with your call sign twice. Stand slowly. It's not a race.
Yankee Bravo Sierra. Victor Alpha 3, Yankee Bravo Sierra, in and out.
Kilo Golf 8, Quebec Papa. Kilo Golf 8, Quebec Papa, in and out. 5, Golf Uniform Yankee. Kilo, Juliet 5, Golf Uniform Yankee. Guy and Harvey, in and out.
Kilo Charlie 8, Oscar Whiskey Lima. Kilo Charlie 8, Oscar Whiskey Lima. In and out. Good morning.
Victor Echo 5, Romeo Juliet Mike. Victor Echo 5, Romeo Juliet Mike, in and out.
Kilo Echo 8, Sierra Mike November, KE8, SMN. Good morning, in and out.
Alrighty, we'll hold it up there. Alright, let's hold it up there. Let me recognize these in and outs. We had a VA3 YBS, Bill up in Dunnville, Ontario, Canada. We had a KG8 QP, Jet from Perrysburg, Ohio. KJ5 GUY, Guy in Harvey, Louisiana. We had KC8 OWL, Mike in Buckeye, Arizona. DE5 RJM, Randy up in Kenora, looks like Saskatchewan, Canada. We had KE8 SMN, Jeff in Rochester Hills. KK4 VTT, Bruce in Kissimmee. Then via the text we had KQ4 UHS and 2BH and 8 NHHLN. Let's go to the top of this list. Question of the day is, will you be traveling more or less than 25 miles this holiday season? Let's go to N5GI, Rick in the Villages of Florida. Good morning, Rick.
Well, good morning, Scott, Vicky, and the rest of the Brew Crew. It's a blisteringly cold morning here in the Villages at 45 degrees with a breeze, but it is a nice change. As for the question of the day, yes, we will be traveling more than 25 miles this season, and we hope it's a very stressless drive. Hope everybody has a wonderful week, and back to net control. This is N5GI.
Alrighty, thank you, Rick. Appreciate you joining us. Have a great day. Kitty 3 AJN, Anna down in Beaver, Pennsylvania. Good morning, Anna.
Good morning, Scott, and everyone else in there this morning. Well, yes, I'm going to be traveling more than 25 miles to go see the grandchildren. Everybody have a good week and try to stay warm. KD3 AJN.
Well, good morning, Scott and Vicky. This is Glenn here in Maryland. Woke up to a chilly 19 degrees, and I'll tell you what, we are definitely not going to travel more than 25 miles. Back to you.
Alrighty, let it is. Thanks for joining us, Glenn. KQ4 UHS, Johnny in Stanley, North Carolina. Good morning. KQ4 UHS, Johnny, are you with me? not the nerd. I don't know if he was trying to come in on the fireside, but Markham is in and out, and that'll do it for me for today. The rest of these we'll let Al go through. I appreciate everybody that checked in. Everybody have a great day. This is W2BLT. It's all yours, Al.
Why, thank you, Scott. This is K8BAC, along with Vicky, K8BKY, logging for me. Snowy Tuesday morning. Can't even see the train going by on the back tracks right now. It's snowing so hard. My goodness. Let's pick up where Scott left off. The question of the day, will you be traveling more or less than 25 miles this holiday season? I personally will be traveling a lot more than 25 miles. Oh yes, a lot more. Let's go to N2BH, one of our team members here, Elmira, New York. Good morning, Bill.
Hey, good morning, Al, Vicky, Scott, everybody. Boy, a chilly 6 degrees here this morning. It'll be less than 25 miles for the holidays, and the rest of the day be going to lunch with a bunch of retired deputies and probably hit the grocery store on the way home. N2BH.
Alrighty, Bill. Have a great morning. Enjoy that. Let's go to N8 and Mike in Grosse Pointe Park, Michigan. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Al, Vicky, and the crew. Answer to the question is less. We'll be homebound. Everyone have a great day. 73 back to net, N8HLN.
Thank you, Mike. Have a great morning. Let's go to KR4, CKC, Villages, Florida.
Good morning, everybody on the brew. A beautiful day here in the Villages, other than it's cold morning, 46 degrees with a breeze going, but the sky is severe clear. I plan on doing 25 or less for this Christmas season, so put me down for 5. KR4CKC, y'all have a great day.
All right. Well, if I could get away with it, I'd do the same. Let's go to KC2JZE Bob in Hamburg, New York. Good morning, Bob.
Going to all in that. No travel for us, much less 25 miles. Thanks. Have a great day, everybody. KC2JZ.
All righty, thank you, sir. Have a great day yourself. Let's go over to E-Court. Good morning, Mr. Bob.
Morning, Al, Vicky, and the rest of the crew. A little less than 25 miles. If I go anywhere, it's going to be around the block. Have a great day. KQAU, bad than that.
All right, thank you, Bob. Have a great morning. Let's go to K4PJM Perry in Leesburg, Florida. Good morning, Perry.
Oh, good morning, Al, Vicky, everybody on the brew. I had to even check my GPS just to see what it was going to be. Actually, it's 27 miles to my daughter's house, so we're going to be going there. So I'll be over 25. Everybody have a great week. K4 PGM, back to net.
All righty, thank you, Perry. Have a great morning. We'll put you in for more. All right, well, that takes us down to the bottom of the list. Let's start one. Mobiles only. Mobiles only. After the top. If you're late for work, you might as well play radio. Mobiles only. Come with your call signs twice and slowly.
Kilo 2, Golf Charlie Papa. Kilo 2, Golf Charlie Papa. Mobile.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot. Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot, pedestrian mobile. Kilo 4, Victor Tango Tango. KK4, ETT, mobile.
Bravo 2 India, Papa Lima, KB2 IT. K2 GCP.
Kilo Juliet
Kilo
5,
Juliet 5, India Mike Whiskey, KJ 5, IMW Mobile.
Bob in North Texas, in and out, thanks.
All right, well, that's a pretty good list. Let me tell you who we got, and I know we missed one or two, so we'll try to get we'll get you at the end of this. And Vicky's still seriously in there. We had KJ 5, Rob, Houston, Texas, KB2 IPL, Joe, Bethpage, New York, KK4, VTT, Bruce, Florida, VA3, CR, walking around in Waterdown, Ontario, Canada, and K2 GCP, Chris, Massachusetts. Missed you this round. Mobiles only, come with your call signs.
Kilo Charlie 0, Juliet Charlie. Kilo Charlie 0, Juliet Charlie.
All right, we're going to have Jeff in Harrisonville, Missouri, KC0JC. Question of the day. Or less than 25 miles this holiday season. Let's go to K2 DCP Chris, Massapequa, New York. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning to the Brew Crew. Good morning, everyone on the air. It's going to be just over about 30 miles, just after the mom out on Long Island, further east than I am. Hope everyone has a good morning and a good rest of their week. Back to the net.
All right, thank you, Chris. Have a great morning. Let's go to Vern, VA3 CRF, mobile walking around in Waterdown, Ontario, Canada. Good morning, Vern.
Good morning, Al and Vicky and everybody on the net. Thanks for picking me up. Yep, it is a rather brisk 8 degrees up here this morning. Overcast. It's going to snow later today, so anyway, we'll see how that goes. In answer to the question, Al, I will be traveling farther than 25 miles. Going to be heading into Toronto for a Christmas event, and that's, 50 or 60 miles from where we are. It was nice to hear Scott in there. What was that rumor about him retiring? Thanks for doing it, Al and Vicky and everybody that is with the East Coast Reflector. Hope everyone has a great day. VA3 CRS.
Thank you, Vern. Yeah, we're going to miss his smiling face. I'm sure he'll at least pop into the Zoom room so we can harass him. But yeah, we'll all miss him. And be careful out there. We're sending some snow your way right now. It's here, and it's really coming down, so I'll blow it your way. Let's go to KK4 VTT, Bruce in Kissimmee, Florida. Good morning, Bruce.
Good morning to one, good morning to all. Have a great day out there. No, I will be traveling less than 25 miles. You guys out there have a great day. Thanks for letting me have some fun. Kilo 4, Victor Tango. With a balmy 50 degrees here in Kissimmee, Florida. I envy you guys with some single digits. Have a great day.
All righty, thank you, Bruce. Have a great day yourself. I deal with 50 degrees right now. It looks pretty brutal out there. Let's go to KB2 IPL, Joel, Bethpage, New York. Good morning, Joel.
KB2 IPL, good morning to everyone in the group, and I'll definitely be traveling less than 25 miles. Everyone have a good day and a good holiday. KB2 IPL.
All righty, thank you, Joe. Have a great day yourself. Less it is. KJ5 IMW, Robert in Houston, Texas. Good morning, Robert.
Good morning, everybody in the Brew Crew. Absolutely be traveling more than 25 miles. It seems like it's 25 miles just to go to the grocery store around here in this big old H-town.
73s, everybody. Have a happy holiday. KJ5 IMW. We're out.
All righty, thank you, Robert. Have a great day. Yeah, 25 miles isn't far, especially when you live out in the middle of nowhere like I do. 0JC Jeff, Harrisonville, Missouri. Good morning, Jeff.
Hi, everybody out there in the Brew Crew this morning. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be driving a little bit more than 25 miles this holiday season. So I'm over here in Plainview, Texas today. Everything's right now it's kind of chilly at 31 degrees over here this morning. So thanks for picking me up. Everyone have a blessed, wonderful holiday season. KC0JC, back to net.
All right, thank you, Jeff. That's the end of our mobile check-ins. I see we have NW4Q, Jim in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, KI5PMI, Bill, Hobbs, New Mexico, and KF0MHN, Bill in East Bethel, Minnesota. Here too. Let's take some more general check-ins. General check-ins. Come with your call signs twice and slowly.
Sierra, Kilo Alpha 5, Golf, Sierra.
WABPD.
KF8, DIC. KF8, Detroit, Rock City.
Kilo Charlie 5, Charlie Zulu X-Ray, KC5, CZX Mobile, in and out, please.
Kilo Charlie 3, Foxtrot Golf Delta. Kilo Charlie 3, Foxtrot Golf Delta.
G4,
Kilo Juliet 5, Delta X-Ray Bravo.
in and out, please.
Kilo Juliet 5, Delta X-Ray Bravo.
KR4, AEG, KR4, AEG.
November 1, Whiskey Echo Bravo, and 1 WEB.
KQ4 ZNZ, KQ4 ZNZ, mobile, in and out. Thank you. Kilo Quebec 4, Uniform Hotel Sierra. Kilo Quebec 4, Uniform Hotel Sierra.
Well, that looks like a pretty good list there. For some reason, my log sheet's not updated. Don't know why. There we go. All of a sudden, it did. We had KQ4 UHS, Johnny, Stanley, North Carolina. We had KQ4 ZNZ, John in Wyoming, Michigan. He was in and out. We also had another in and out, KC5 CZX, Daryl in Lubbock, Texas. We're both in and out. Thanks for sticking your heads in and saying good morning, guys. We had N1WEB Webb in Collierville, Tennessee. We had KR4AEG Charles, Belmont, North Carolina. KE4IFI Bill, Lexington, South Carolina. KJ5DXB Frank in Sugar Land, Texas. KG4GKY in West Columbia, South Carolina. KC3FGD Ray, Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania. WA8CLG Doug in Homosassa, Florida. We had KF8DRC Jack over in Rochester, Michigan. W8BPD Brian in Warren, Michigan, and KA5GSS Shane in League City, Texas. All right, so let's jump all up to the top of the list. Reminder of the question of the day, will you be traveling more or less than 25 miles this holiday season? K0MHN Bill, East Bethel. Good morning, Bill.
Hey, good morning, and good morning, Brew Crew. We will be traveling less than 25 miles an hour, or 25 miles an hour probably. It'll probably snow, but it will be traveling less than 25 miles as well. Back to the crew. This is KF0MHN,
and have a great day, everybody.
All right, thank you, Bill. Bill, I-5 PMI in Hobbs, New Mexico. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, everybody on the brew. I'll be traveling more than 25 miles. Hope everybody has a great day. KI5 PMI. Back to net.
All righty, guys. Let's go to NW4Q, Dim in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Good morning.
Good morning, Al. We'll be doing more than 25. We'll be in Montego. You know where that is. Happy snowing.
Thank you, Jim. I appreciate that, sir. Have a great day. Yeah, it's snowing. It's snowing. I don't know if I'm happy, though. Let's go to KA5GSS, Shane, League City, Texas. Good morning, Shane.
This is KA5GSS. I'm going to be traveling less than 25 miles this year. Hope everybody has a good Christmas. KA5GSS, back to net control.
All right, thank you, Shane. Have a great day. Let's go over to Warren, Michigan, W8BPD. Brian, good morning, Brian.
Good morning, Al, Vicky, and the rest of the Brew Crew. We will be traveling less than 25 miles from home this year. Back to net control, W8BPD.
All right, thank you, Brian. Have a great morning. This is ABAC along with Vicky, KE8VKY. Oh, my goodness. Logging for me, keep me out of trouble while I learn to speak. KF8DRC, Jack in Rochester, Detroit Rock City guy. Good morning, Jack.
Good morning, Al. Good morning, everyone. Yes, I'll be driving about 35 miles this time, and that's all I have. Thank you for running the net, Al. KFA, Detroit Rock City.
All righty, thank you, Mr. Jack. Have a great morning. Let's go to WA8CLG, Doug from Assassin. Good morning, Doug.
This is WA8CLG. Good morning, everybody. And you can put me down on the more than mile list. Fortunately, I don't have to drive. My son comes and picks me up, and I just have to ride along. So everybody have a good day. Back to you, Al, WA8CLG.
Well, that sounds like a pretty good deal. All right, thanks for checking in this morning. Let's go to Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania, KC3FGD. Good morning, Ray.
Hey, good morning, Al. Vicky, everyone on the brew. We'll be traveling more than 25 miles. Hey, frosty morning here in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. I'm sure not going to the gardens today. Everyone have a great day. Back to net control.
All righty, thank you, Ray. Yeah, about the closest thing to a garden I'm going to get to is I may wander out into the greenhouse here in a little bit and check on the... let's go to KG4GKY, Dwayne in West Columbia, South Carolina. Good morning.
Good morning to you and everyone on the brew. Happy holidays to everyone. Yes, I will be driving less than 25 miles. Less than 25 miles. Back to net control, KG4GKY.
All right, I got you down for the last. Let's go to Frank in Sugar Land, Texas, KJ5DXB. Good morning, Frank.
Good morning, Al. Good morning, Vicky. Everybody in the Brew Crew. Put me down for more. Thanks for the check-in. Have a great day. KJ5DXB. Back to you, Al.
All righty, thank you. Have a great morning, Frank. Let's go to KE4IFI, Bill, Lexington, South Carolina. Good morning, Bill. KE4IFI, are you with us this morning, Bill? Well, he's enough that we'll put him down as an in and out. Let's go to KR4 AEG Charles in Belmont, North Charles.
Good morning to everybody on the crew. Put me down for less than 25, short distance this year. And it's warming up here now. We're up to 28 degrees this morning. Thanks for doing the net. KR4 AEG, back to net.
Well, man, that's almost shorts and t-shirt weather. Enjoy. Let's go down to N1WE Webb in Collierville, Tennessee. Good morning, Webb.
Thank you, Al and Vicki. Hard to get in here this morning. A bunch of people keying up there. You can put me down for a little bit more, and thanks for running the net today. N1WEB, back to the net.
All right, thank you, Webb. Have a great morning. Finally on this list, we got KQ4 UHS Johnny, Stanley, North Carolina. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Will not be traveling more than 25 miles for Christmas this year. Going to stay right here by the house, actually, just going to the next town over. Thanks for doing the net. 7-3, everybody. KQ4 UHS.
All right, thank you, Johnny. Have a great day. All right, looks like we've got some text check-ins populating the net log here. We got KE4NTG, Walter, Hollywood, Florida. KR4DRJ, Ron, Huntsville, Alabama. ABT, Kenneth, for IEA, Leo, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and WB1DXN, Darrell in Concord, New Hampshire. Let's add that list. Let's take some general check-ins. If you want to get in on the Morning Brew question of the day, come with the call signs twice and slowly.
D2 TFB Kilo Delta 2 Tango Foxtrot Bravo.
Whiskey 9, Lima Tango, W9LT.
Kilo Oscar 4 Foxtrot Bravo Mike. Kilo Oscar 4 Foxtrot Bravo Mike. Kilo Quebec 4 Oscar Romeo Kilo KQ4 ORK the mobile. This is Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Mike X-ray KJ5 HMX.
K9 ATE.
Kilo Echo 2 Alpha Mike Yankee KE2 AMY in and out in the mobile. Whiskey 2 Echo Mike W2EM.
Golly, that is a good little list we got going there. Let's go from the bottom up. Well, let's acknowledge our in and out here. KE2AMY, Frank, Selden, New York. He was in and out. Thanks, Frank. We got W2EM, Chuck in Lancaster. We got KF8ATE, Cary, Harrison Township, Michigan. We got KD2IWN, Tim, Hamburg, New York. KJ5HMS, John, Texas, looks like he. We got NMJN, Marson, Sterling Heights, Michigan, checking in via text. I'm sure he's mobile, so we'll get to him in just a minute. KQ4ORK, Barry, Apopka, Florida, he's mobile. We have NW3U, David, Garner, North Carolina. KO4FBM, Jose, St. Cloud, Florida. W9LT, Thomas, St. Barb, Florida. KD2TFB, Joe, in Chicago, New York. Let's take care of our mobiles here real fast. Will you be traveling more or less than 25 miles this holiday season? KQ4OK, good morning, Barry.
Good morning to everybody on the crew. Thanks for picking me up. Haven't really made plans this year. Lots of things going on, but I'm probably going to stay in class. Hope everybody
great day. Back to next control, KQ4. ORK in the mobile from a chilly 50 degrees Florida.
All right, we got you down for less. Let's go to N8MJN, Marson and Sterling. I suspect he's on the road too. Good morning, Marson.
Good morning, Al, Vicky, and everybody on the crew. Thank you for cashing in my ECR frequent flyer miles and recognizing, or actually just knowing by default I'm mobile. So thank you for that. I am probably going to travel less than 25 miles this year for Christmas, and wish you guys the best. 73s, N8MJN, back to net control.
All right, thank you. Marson, you did cut out just before you said more or less. So what is it, more or less, sir?
I will be traveling less. 73s, back to you.
All right, we got that time. I'm mildly envious of you. All right, let's see. Let's go all the way up to the top of the list here. Give me a second. Things are kind of quirky here on my computer this morning. I don't know what's going on. Let's go to Daryl in Concord, New Hampshire, WB1DXN. Good morning, Daryl.
Good morning, Vicki and Al and the rest of the morning crew. Not to get too feisty here or whatever, but Concord, that's North Carolina. Concord is New Hampshire, and I think there's a Concord also in California. So we don't want to get the natives upset up here, so it's Concord. With that, the answer is yes. Either one is yes. I don't know which one. I have not been informed yet which house we're going to, so it could be less, it could be more. So it's one of those cases where either answer is correct. Beyond that, so I guess my little speech here is this time of year, be extremely safe. Watch the roads, watch out what's going on the road, look ahead, think ahead, plan ahead, and always have an out. Always expect the unexpected, and be careful out there. Have a great day. WB1DXN.
All right, this morning. Haven't gotten your marching orders yet. I understand that 100%. Let's go to K4ITA, Leo, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Good morning, Leo.
Good morning, Al, Vicky. Good morning from beautiful Fort Lauderdale. Not very beautiful today, 70 degrees and raining. Can we do? I hope you can hear me well. I'm coming through a DMR repeater, W4M, but it's still not connected. And, well, I will be traveling less. Yeah, Christmas with the family in Fort Lauderdale. Have everybody a great day. K4ITA.
All righty, thank you, Leo. Have a great morning. Let's go to AB4KT, Kenneth in the Villages, Florida. Good morning.
Good morning to everybody from the Villages, Florida. Less. Back up.
All righty, we get you down for less. Thanks for checking in this morning. Let's go to Ron in Huntsville, Alabama, KR4D. Hey, good morning, Ron.
Good morning, Vicky and everyone on the Brew Crew. Happy to be able to hear you guys today. It is 34 here in Huntsville, and yes, we will be going farther than 25 miles, but when we are leaving, I have not been made aware yet. 73, and thank you guys. Love everything you guys do.
All right, appreciate you checking in this morning, Ron. Hope you get your marching orders soon. Let's go to KE4NTG, Walter in Hollywood, Florida. Good morning, Walter.
Good morning to you and the fellows on the net there from KE4NTG Hollywood, where it's 71 degrees. I'll be traveling more than 25 miles out to from Florida to New York, so that's what I got going on. I wish everybody a splendid day, and thanks for running the net. This is KE4NTG Hollywood, Florida. 73.
All right. righty, thank you, Walter. Have a great day. Let's go to Cheektowaga, New York. Joe, KD2TFB. Good morning, Joe.
Yeah, I'd have to say I'm traveling less. I don't think I'm going anywhere. Kilo Delta 2, Tango Foxtrot Bravo, back to next roll.
All righty, thank you, Joe. We'll put you down for less. Let's go to W9LT Thomas in Safety Harbor, Florida. Good morning, Thomas.
Good morning to the Brew Crew. This is W9LT Mobile on the east coast of Florida, traveling down the famous I-95 near Palm Bay. I'll be traveling more, doing about 2,000 miles of travel this Christmas season. Good morning to the net, W9LT.
Well, that makes me traveling across state pale in comparison, so safe travels. Let's go to KO4FPM, Jose in St. Cloud, Florida. Good morning, Jose.
Good morning, Jeff. About 3 weeks from now. I'll see you, sir. 73.
Well, Jose, you were a little broken up there. I think you're at the end of your string, buddy, but we got most of that. So let's jump over to NW3U David in Garner, North Carolina. Good morning, David.
Well, good morning, Al, and everybody out there, and Miss Vicki on the keyboard. Hope everybody well. Had a little bit of snow last night, but not much to speak of. We're going to travel more than 25 miles for Christmas this year, and hope everybody has a good day. We'll try to check in tomorrow, 73 NW3.
All right, thank you, David. This is Al, KABAC, along Vicky, KABKY, doing... Jump down to KJ5, HMS, John in Spring, Texas. Good morning, John.
I think you might have a little correction there, Ned. It's Kilo Julia 5 Hotel Mike X-ray. I will probably log somewhere around 500 miles this Christmas season travel. Back to you, Ned.
All right, sorry about that, Jay. You were in a big group there, but hey, yep, we'll put you down for more. Have a great day. Let's go to KD2IWN, Tim, Hamburg, New York. Good morning, Tim.
Good morning, Al and Vicki, everybody on the Brew Crew this morning. It was a crisp 0 on my drive-in this morning. A couple of places. Got up to a whole 2 by the time I got to work. I'll be definitely traveling less than 25 miles this year. Everybody have a great day and a holiday season. Be safe. 73, this is KD2IWN.
All right, thank you, Tim. Have a great morning. Let's go to KFATE, Carey, Harrison Township, Michigan. Good morning, Carey. KF8, ATE, Carey, you with us? All right, we'll mark them in and out. Let's go to W2EM Chuck over in Lancaster. Good morning, Chuck.
Good morning. Good morning, Al, Vicki, and the rest of the crew. Not Lancaster. We're down here in South Florida, right in the middle, just above Lake Okeechobee and Lake Placid. And we're down here for the duration for the season, so we're not going to be traveling over 25 miles. We're going to hunker in here and where it's nice and warm. So back to net, W2EM.
All right, Chuck. Well, you two and down there, stay warm. That's great. Let's go to the Godfather of the East Coast Reflector, WB2, JPQ, Dick, over in Eden, New York. Good morning, Dick.
Morning, Al, Vicky, Scott, everybody. Oh, I'll probably be driving more than 25. I go
farther than that to get a loaf of bread or a quart of milk. Have a good day, everybody. It's WB2JPQ.
All righty, thank you, Dick. Have a great morning. Got some text check-ins here. We got W2PUT, one of our facilitators, Dan, over there in Milan, sliding around. C2, GRN, Joel, Bank, New York. KG5UFR, Jacob, Farmers Branch, Texas, and KD5RRJ, Dan in Kirbyville, Texas. Let's go down this little list of text check-ins. Why not? Question of the day, will you be traveling more or less than 25 miles this holiday season? Let's go to KD5RRJ. Good morning, Dan.
This is KD5RRJ. Good morning, sir, and the rest of the crew. And that's kind of a trick question because, like Dick said, I have to travel farther than that just to take care of business. So we will be staying home this holiday season and not traveling off to visit anybody. But, you know, it's more than that just to go to church for the candlelight service Christmas Eve and then back home again. So whichever one you want to pick in there, that's fine with me. This is KD5RRJ. Back to net.
All righty, thank you, Dan. Yeah, we probably should have done 50 miles, maybe 60, because you get out in the middle of the stick, it's hard to get anywhere in less than 25 miles. Let's go to KG5UFR, Jacob, Farmers Branch, Texas. Good morning, Jacob.
Well, good morning, KG5UFR. Jacob here in Farmers Branch, so thanks for picking me up this morning and just made it home from work, and this is kind of my bedtime routine. Get home from work, feed the dogs, feed the cats, and check into this net. As far as travel, yes, I will. My folks are about 40 miles away, so I'll get off work that night. We get off at midnight, so go out there and see them Christmas morning, and then Kiddo and I are going to turn around and turn and burn and go to Fort Richardson State Park, and then we'll camp for Christmas, and then be out there for 3 or 4 days and do a little POTA and do a little hiking and just do some quiet time, and kind of that's the plan. And then I'll come back to Farmers Branch and get ready for work that Sunday night. So yeah, that's the plan here. So yeah, back to net control, KG5UFR.
All righty, thank you, Jacob. Sounds kind of busy, and that's a pretty good routine. I can relate to that. Let's go down to KC2 GRN, Joel in East Yaphank, New York. Good morning, Joel.
Good morning, Al and Vicky and everybody on the Morning Brew, KC2 GRN. We'll be traveling less. Most family is going to be here through the holidays, so we can sit back, cool our heels, and just enjoy some good family time. Anyway, everybody have a wonderful, great day, and KC2 GRN back to next.
All righty, thank you, Joel. Have a great day. Let's go to one of our facilitators across the field, W2PUT. Good morning, Dan.
Hey, good morning, Al. We're out and about mobile this morning. Not a great morning to be going from Milan over to Manchester through Saline. Should be a 30-minute drive. It's going to take way longer than that. About 35 miles an hour max with all the snow that's happening right now and road conditions. To answer the question, yes, we will be traveling more than the family coming in from out of town, or from Western New York. We're meeting in Frankenmuth this coming weekend for a holiday visit and trip, which that should be fun. Looking forward to that. And that's 90 miles one way. Back to you, W2PUTE in the Mobile.
All righty, thank you, Dan. Yeah, it sounds like it's slow travel out there. I should probably go turn the scanner on and see what kind of chaos is around this area. Be careful and safe driving. All right, let's go to WP4VW, Milton. Good morning, Milton.
Buenos días, mi amigo, to you and everybody listening. WP4 Victor Whiskey. Well, I am in downtown Houston, and I don't usually come downtown often for work. So, hey, today's my day. I guess my lucky day, and I've been in tracking for almost 90 minutes. But, hey, you know what? I have a chance to check in the net and all the stuff. And, yes, I am going to be traveling. We're going to be doing the Love Triangle. Houston, Austin, down to San Antonio, back to Houston for Christmas. So we got to enjoy it and try to make the best out of it. Back to you, Net Control. Happy holidays. Thank you for what you do, and always great to hear from you. WP4 Victor Whiskey. Adios.
All right. Thank you, Bill. Man, that sounds like a lot of driving, but have fun with that. Got one more text check-in before we take general check-ins. We got KQ4 YGT Edward in Arlington, Virginia. Good morning, Edward.
More than 25 miles this Christmas. I'll be driving from Arlington to New Hampshire, just north of the gentleman who lives in Concord. I'll be going to Salisbury, New Hampshire, leaving some cold weather for much colder weather, and I'm looking forward to it. This is KQ4 YGT. Back to net.
All righty, thank you, Edward. Safe travels. All right, takes us down to the bottom of the list. Let's start another one. Check in. Anyone, anywhere. Come with your call signs twice and slowly.
Kilo 4 Delta India Yankee. Kilo 4 Delta India Yankee.
Victor.
Kilo 4 Tango Lima Hotel. In and out.
And 1YKT in and out. Good morning.
Kilo Delta 6 Delta India Quebec. KD60IQ in and out.
W5 DBS, Whiskey 5, Delta Bravo Sierra.
Kilo Bravo 2, Uniform Delta Bravo. Kilo Bravo 2, Uniform Delta Bravo.
W2KJV, W2KJV. Kilo Charlie 2, Kilo Hotel Tango.
Kilo Juliet 5, India, Quebec, November. Kilo Juliet 5, India, Quebec, November.
Mike, Hotel, Vic.
Whiskey 5, Tango Mike Kilo.
WM, Kilo Delta 6 Oscar, Whiskey Michael in and out.
Charlie 1, Yankee November Bravo, in and out.
Romeo 4, Hotel Alpha November, KR4HAN. This is Greg from Madison, Alabama, in and out.
Well, that's a heck of a list right there. First of all, let's acknowledge 100 outs. We had KRHAN Greg, Madison, Alabama. We had KC1 YNB Michelle, Springfield, Maine, I think, maybe, Massachusetts. Yeah, I bet that's what it is. KD6OWM Steve, San Lorenzo, California. We have KD6DIU Todd, Yucca Valley, California. N1YKT Johnny, Hopkinsville, Kentucky. All in and outs, guys. Thanks for sticking your head in and saying good morning. Rest of the list, we had KC2JPQ Lancaster. He's checking in via text. W5TMK Todd, Springfield, Kentucky. We had KJ5IQN Neil, Houston, Texas. We had KC2KHT Henry, East Islip, New York. W2KJB, one of our facilitators, Tony in Homosassa, Florida. We had KB2UDB, Mike, Sebring, Florida. We had W5DBS, David, Houston, Texas. N6DT, Rick, California. Looks like we had KJ5MHV, Ezekiel, Cleveland, Texas. Looks like K4TLH. Well, I tell you what, that may or may not be a right one. Just says Tallahassee, Florida. Possibly New Ham. Is that an accurate call sign, K4TLH? Are you with us? Is that accurate?
Kilo Romeo 4, Tango Lima Hotel. Tony out of Chinquapin, North Carolina.
All right, that's KW4. Is that correct?
Kilo Romeo 4, Tango Lima Hotel. KR4TLH.
All right, yep, she got you. Just about opened my mouth. KR4TLH. We had KK4DIY, Gene, Homosassa, Florida. The very top of this list, we had a KC3F, sounded like call sign. If that's yours, come back with your call sign twice and slowly, please. There's a KC call sign. If your call sign starts with KC3, would you come back with your call sign twice and slowly, please? Well, hearing nothing. Let's go to KK4DIY, Gene in Homosassa. Question today, will you be traveling more or less miles this holiday season? Good morning, Gene.
Well, good morning, KK4DIY, Gene in Homosassa. And the answer to your question is less than 25 miles for Christmas. We're going to stay home and not go anywhere. Thanks a lot. Y'all have a great day. KK4DIY 73.
All right. Thank you, Gene. Have a great day. And it looks like one KC3LAV, Mike in Lidditz, Pennsylvania. Mike, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure enough, we rebooted, but we found our way back. This is Kilo Charlie 3, Lima Alpha Victor, Mike in Warwick Township, Lancaster County at the bottom of the hill, and we'll be lucky if we do 6 miles round trip all day that day. The answer to the question will be negative. KC3LAV, back to net.
All right. Thank you, Mike. Have a great day. Enjoy. Let's go to KR4TLH, Tony in Chiquapin, New York. I think I said that right. Maybe not. I've said it before, but hey, it's North Carolina. Hey. Good morning, Tony. Sorry about messing up your call sign a couple times there. How you doing this morning?
But I'd like for you to pronounce the town, if you would. But I will not be traveling. I will be staying less than 20 miles for Christmas.
All righty. What is it? Chinquapin? How do you say that? Go ahead and tell me what that is.
You hit it right on the head. It's Chinquapin. KR4TLH.
Well, it's going to be a good day then. All right, thank you, Tony. Have a great day. Let's go to Ezekiel, KJ5MHB in Cleveland, Texas. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. I wake up about 15 minutes ago anyway. So yeah, I don't think we'll be traveling more than 25 miles. I think we're staying here for Christmas. We got our Christmas tree picked up, the lights and stuff, so back to net.
All right, thank you, Ezekiel. Have a great day. Enjoy that. Let's go to N6DT, Rick in Lodi, California. Good morning, Rick. Well, Rick, if that's you, all we're getting is a carrier, sir. I don't know if you want to recheck it a little bit or not, but we're not getting anything, just getting a carrier coming across. Let's go to W5 DBS David in Houston, Texas. Good morning, David.
Big Texas added to everybody on the Brew Crew this morning. No, we have all the family is located in the greater Houston area, and so we will not be traveling at all this Christmas. Back to the net. Enjoy it every morning.
All righty. We'll put you down there. Thanks for checking in this morning. Let's go to KB2UDB Mike in Sabring, Florida. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning to the crew, Vicky, and everybody else in the Zoom room. We will not be traveling less. We're going to stay home. We just got through spending our driving time going up to New York. We're up there for a month and drove back. So it's over 2,600 miles round trip, and plus we drove around while we were up there. So we'll be sitting home and enjoying it. We got through having Thanksgiving up there with the family, so we're good, and we'll be home for the holidays. Everybody take care. God bless. This is PB2 UDB, back to net control.
All righty. Thank you, Mike. Have a great day. Enjoy staying home. Let's go to W2KJV Tony in Homosassa. Good morning, Tony.
Good morning, Al. Good morning, everyone on the Morning Brew. This is W2KJV, Tony in Homosassa. We will not be traveling, as far as I know, beyond the 25-mile question. Back to you, Al. Hope everyone has a great day. W2KJV.
All righty. Thank you, Tony. Have a great day. Let's go to KC2KHT Henry in East Islip, New York. Good morning.
This is Henry, KC2KHT, and I will be traveling. Very likely I'm driving from Long Island to Warminster, Lancaster, Pennsylvania to visit my kids. So that's a bit over 25 miles. So back to the net, KC2KHT.
All righty. Thank you, Henry. We get there. Let's go to KJ5IQN, Neil in Houston, Texas. Good morning, Neil.
Good morning, KJ5IQN, and I'm on the no traveling as well. Good morning to everyone, and thanks for letting me check in. Back to net control.
All righty. Thank you, Neil. Have a great day. Let's go to W5TMK, Todd in Springfield, Kentucky. Good morning, Todd.
To the net, everybody out there, we are actually in Orlando today, getting ready to head over to the parks and spend some family time. As far as the holidays go, we will be, again, we live out in the country, so we will probably travel more than 25 miles for this and that, but otherwise we'll be at the house enjoying the holidays with the family. Hope everybody has a great day. Thanks for checking me in. Thanks for running the net, W5TMK.
All right, thank you, Todd. I see you're new to the system. If you are new to the East Coast Reflector system, you check into any of the East Coast Reflector nets. If you have a valid email and QRZ, you will receive a welcome letter. We invite you to check out eastcoastreflector.com. A lot of great info, including the East Coast Reflector magazine, which is a great publication, probably one of the better ones out there. Well, we'll just go ahead and say this is the best one out there. I think he does a lot of hard work on that. All right, looks like we got KC2JPQ, Frank in Lancaster checking in. Morning, Frank.
Good morning, Al and Vicky and everybody listening to the group. Less than 25 for me. Everything is kind of close. And not much going on today, Al. Just sporting the snow. And everybody have a great day. I'll send it back to the net. KC2JPQ.
All righty, Mr. Frank. Have a great day. Let's go to W4PPX Don in Hollywood, Florida. Good morning, Don. W4 PPX. Don in Hollywood, you with us?
Yeah, I'm here today. Put me down for under 25. Probably going to stay home. 7-3, hope everybody has a great day. W4 PPX, back to net control.
All right, thank you, Don. Have a great day. Got some more text check-ins here. We have KJ4LXJ Rex in Crystal River, Florida. KM4CTB Donnie in Jacksonville Beach, Florida. And KJ4LXJ Rex in Crystal River, Florida. Let's go to KJ4LXJ. He's in there twice, isn't he? Oh, my goodness. See how that is? Okay, well, let's get Rex then. KJ4LXJ, will you be traveling more or less than 20 this holiday season? Good morning, Rex.
Good morning to you and the rest of the Brew Crew. It will be less than 25 miles from staying home. We did our traveling last week. Went to Helen, Georgia. The lights were beautiful up there. KJ4LXJ, back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Rex. Let's go to KM4CTB, Donnie in Jacksonville Beach, Florida. Good morning, Donnie.
Good morning, Al, Vicky, and everybody on the net. KM4CTB, Donnie in Jacksonville Beach, Florida. Another one of those Florida wintry days. We made it all the way down to 49. No, we won't be traveling anywhere, staying home for Christmas. Thanks for doing the net, Al. Have a great day. KM4CTB.
All right, thank you, Donnie. Well, we're coming up with about 3 minutes left, so let's take about 2 or 3 more check-ins here. Just about 2 or 3, and then we'll cut it off. Twice and slowly.
Kilo Delta 8, Mike Golf November. Kilo Delta 8, Mike Golf November, mobile.
Victor, Alpha 3, Echo, Romeo.
Kilo Alpha 5, Papa Uniform Delta, KA5, PU.
All righty, let's cut it off right there. That sounds like a pretty good one. We had KA5 PUD, Paul, Montgomery, Texas. We had VAERY, Eduardo, Ontario, Canada. KD8, MGN, Kurt, Fenton, KD8, MGN, Kurt, and Fenton. Good morning, Kurt.
This is Kilo Delta 8, Mike Golf November. Kurt in the mobile in Livonia, Michigan. Light snow and a slow slog in the metro this morning. And yes, we live out in the country, so we'll be traveling more than 25 miles on Christmas. Back to net control, KD8 MGN.
All right, thank you, Kurt. Have a great day. Let's go to Eduardo, LaSalle, Ontario, VA3ERY. Good morning, Eduardo.
Morning, net control. I'm mobile, and I'll be in and out 7-3.
All right, thank you. Have a great day wherever you're off to, Eduardo. And finally, wrapping her up, KA5 PUD, Paul in Montgomery, Texas. Paul, will you be 5 miles for Christmas?
Well, we don't know yet. Both our kids, if we go to our daughters for Christmas, that's less than 25. But if we go to our son's house, he lives in downtown Houston, that's 75 miles away. So we're undecided yet. So back to net, KA5 PUD.
All righty, thank you, Paul. Whatever you get up to, enjoy. All righty. That pretty much does it. The little voice inside my head said it's time to wrap her up, put a bow on it. This is Al, KABAC, along Vicky, KEABKY. Scott, W2BLT, on behalf of the entire East Coast Reflector team, we'd like to thank each and every one of you for checking in. Everybody have a great day. We now return to East Coast Reflector to normal amateur radio use. 73, everybody.